Hello, and thank you very much for your consideration. I do greatly appreciate it. As for your questions, the first one is when I was brought on as operations manager of my current company, the patrol officers had full access to all areas and equipment, causing major shortages and lost items. Being as we are a security company, this becomes a very large issue when uniforms and badges go missing. So now, with the processes that I have implemented, all patrol officers and regular officers are assigned either their vehicles or their materials. And if they need other materials, they are requested through documented process so that they are held accountable for those items and for those vehicles. This has caused a 70% reduction in the amount of missing and lost items, as also unfortunately has accounted for several employees being let go due to theft. So that's the first one. The second one is a little bit more closer to me. And your question was, what does doing the right thing mean to you? Well, for me, I am Air Force trained. Granted, I had an entry level separation because of a recruiter doing something they shouldn't be doing. But to me, I live by the three core values that I was trained with, which is integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all that you do. So doing the right thing to me falls in line with integrity. It's doing the right thing regardless if somebody is watching or not. Following the rules, following the standard operating procedures, following the chain of command. If you are trained to do something in one way, you do it that way. Now, the difference in that is if you feel you have a better way to do something, follow the chain of command. I myself am very open with my patrol officers. They can come to me at any time and I will ride with them. I will listen to their advice, I will listen to their suggestions, and I will find out the best way to do it. So if they've got adjustments they want to make on patrol, I will ride with them. I will listen. I will mark down where they want the changes. And if it becomes a consensus among all the other patrol officers, that becomes the new operating procedure. Now, I also, on the same note, will follow along with the patrol officers, so I make sure that they're following the standard operating procedures, the routes, writing the reports correctly, and even coaching them if and when needed to. Last one was a little bit more in depth. It's how would you make sure everyone can and does stay on the same page on projects? So I am diagnosed with AS1, formerly known as Asperger's. Growing up, I always had issues staying on task because I would actually complete my task before other people had actually gotten halfway through and I would get bored. Growing up, now as an adult, I've learned to actually harness that. I will show other people faster processes, easier ways to get things done. And communication is key. It doesn't matter if you are communicating through email, GPT chat, well, not GPT chat, but chat, line notes, or in-person meetings. You need to make sure that everybody regularly knows what is happening. I try to have at least a monthly meeting, whether it is via video or in person. Even if it's just one-on-one with my officers, I need to make sure they know what is happening, and I need to know what's happening. As for problem solving and making sure things can go smoothly, AS1, I think outside the box, far outside the box. Not every answer and not every task has a cookie cutter answer. It can't be handled the same time every time. You need to be able to play to people's strengths, not their weaknesses. Just putting an extra body on a task doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get done any faster or easier. If you play to their strengths, you'll get things done faster. If you unfortunately play to their weaknesses, you're going to have hiccups. It might not even be a good idea to put a person in a position such as that. If I know in my current position somebody is a slow walker, I won't have them on patrol because it's going to take patrol that much longer. If I know somebody is a really fast walker and can pay really close attention, I'll have them on patrol. But maybe the slow walker pays really good attention. Put them on a personal site. They'll be just fine. Same thing goes with any industry. You play to their strengths, not their weaknesses. I hope this answered the questions that you were looking for. And once again, I thank you for your time and consideration.